Καλώς ήρθατε αγαπητοί μου παρέα σε ακόμα ένα επεισόδιο The Wolf Among Us. Ξεκινάμε με το δεύτερο επεισόδιο, Smoke and Mirrors λέγεται ο τίτλος του.
Mr. Toad. Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up
Βλέπουμε ένα
the place.
flashback από το προηγούμενο επεισόδιο.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you
Είχαμε πιάσει το ξυλοκόπο να δέρνει Faith.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Μας είχε συμπαθήσει η Faith.
Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Η ωραία έφευγε αργάμιση από το σπίτι.
I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Δεν είχαμε ανακατευτεί στο
Come
ζήτημα
with me.
και βρήκαμε το κεφάλι της Faith.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this.
Αυτός ο ιστερικός ο τύπος.
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
Τα δίδυμα αδέρφια και αυτά παίζουν ένα ρόλο.
If this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I'm looking for the woodsman.
Τον είχα να μιλήσει.
here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
Το κυνηγήσαμε, τον πιάσαμε, τον συλλάβαμε,
You said you wouldn't run.
αλλά χάσαμε τον άλλον.
He comes sniffing around this rich fucks in the woods.
Παίξαμε και λίγο ξύλο με τον
Right,
άλλον.
Bigby.
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Επίσης θα δούμε ή όχι. Είχε ένα πολύ τραγικό τέλος στο προηγούμενο επεισόδιο, παιδιά. Άμα το χάσετε να πάτε να το δείτε. Ακόμα δεν έχω συνέλθει από αυτό που είδα. Ναι, μπορώ να πω στεναχωρήθηκα λίγο. Λίγο. Αυτό τώρα δείχνει η τελευταία σκηνή. Πατήστε stop και δείτε το προηγούμενο επεισόδιο πριν πάτε εδώ. Όχι. Ας είναι ένα ψέμα.
Mr. Wolf!
Τι έγινε? Ωρε φίλε, είναι αλήθεια. Ωρε φίλε.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep.
Είμαστε ανεπίσημοι, είμαστε σερίφιδες,
I
δεν
know
έχω
it's been a long
καταλάβει.
night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby.
Ωραία, τότε τι ζητάς από μένα?
Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything. If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. You'd be talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and... I'm trying to help you, Bigby.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No, didn't think so.
Σε καταλαβαίνω, Bigby.
Your nose is bleeding.
Ωχ.
Are you okay?
Τι έγινε?
You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Do you hear that?
Τι έγινε? Αρεστήσεις έχει?
Please. Please.
Ψυχωτικό επεισόδιο, παιδιά. Δώστε τις χάπια γρήγορα.
I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
Τι έγινε ρε παιδιά? Τι συνέβη?
We have to go now.
What the fuck is going on?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the woodlands. Well,
τους μάγεψε για να μην το θυμάται κανείς. Να μην θυμάται κανείς το τελευταίο 24ωρο που έγινε ένας πανικός με τα μυθικά πλάσματα, με τα παραμυθένια πλάσματα. Η κάμερα μαγνητοσκοπούσε τόση ώρα. Πολύ χαίρομαι που έρχεστε πάλι κοντά μου, παιδιά. Μου δίνει το θάρρος να συνεχίσω. Και σας ευχαριστώ για κάθε like που κάνετε, πραγματικά. Πώς τον λέγανε αυτό, να? Ευχαριστώ, ας το πούμε.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Certainly.
Crane τον λέγανε, okay.
We found the woodsman chained up to a post last night. That was your doing, correct?
Έμεινε όλο το βράδυ εκεί.
Well, thanks to you, there's been at least some hope in this whole dreadful affair. I'm confident he has some information about the slayings.
Okay, τον μαζέψανε το ξυλοτόπο.
Bluebeard's currently interrogating him. And he's already to the point of confession. He was involved, definitely. That much we can tell from his babbling.
Έχω εγώ ερωτήσεις
Just must have
για τον
had
Bluebird.
some sort of accomplice.
Yeah, good. I've got questions for him.
Well, we all do.
Άρα είμαστε μία μικροκοινωνία στην κοινωνία. Τα παραμυθένια πλάσματα δηλαδή. Δεν ξέρουν δηλαδή ότι έχουμε.
It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too. You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Σκληρή πραγματικότητα.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Ήτανε λέει απλές οι ιστορίες μας. Είχαν μια αρχή, μια μέση και ένα τέλος. Και τώρα λέει έχουν γίνει περίπλοκα τα πράγματα στην πόλη.
I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
She just told me to be careful.
She was always fond of you, Bigby.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this.
Χαίρομαι πολύ. Πρέπει να το σταματήσουμε, αλλά...
2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby. For Miss White.
I got it.
Οπα. Ήρεμα. Μεγάλε κακελίκε.
I met a maid who asked my trade. Sailor John, said I. And away you Santi, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl.
Αυτός με τη λεπίδα, με το μαχαίρι, πρέπει να είναι ο Bluebird.
You have visitors.
Why is he singing?
Some sort of pathetic defensive mechanism. Never mind that, though. He will tell us eventually who killed Snow White, I have too many methods to inspire him.
Bluebeard, I told you not to touch him until we returned.
I didn't. Well, barely.
And yet you saw fit to retrieve
It's hardly been used. Yet. Hello, Sheriff. Come to help? Because I think I have a secure handle on things.
Ωραία, αναλαμβάνω εγώ.
No. I'll be doing the questioning from now on.
Oh, really? Let me tell the story. I can tell it all. About the mountain boy who ran illegal alcohol.
Woody.
That you, Bigby? I didn't kill that girl, Wolf. And I don't have a thing to tell you, so get me the fuck out of these straps.
Save your energy. You'll need it later.
Ας
We're
μιλήσουμε
gonna,
λίγο.
all right, but we have to have a little chat first. Snow White is dead.
I'll tell you what I already told this blue dandy. I didn't kill anybody.
Ωραία, αυτό το
I can't
πιστεύουμε.
tell you anything.
You can't or you won't. Look, I got questions and I know you have answers. Whether or not they're the answers I want, well, I guess we'll find out.
Whenever you're ready, Sheriff.
Why were you beating up Faith?
Γιατί χτυπούσε την Faith?
She said something about that she'd asked who you were and then you just started hitting her. Something's not adding up for me here.
Look, I got nothing to say, so just let me go.
Ρε φίλε, κάτι δεν μας λες, το βλέπουμε.
Just let me go.
Do you see now what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this?
I'll take care of it.
What are you planning to do exactly?
Κάτι
Don't
ξέρω
forget
θα
what
κάνω.
we talked about.
What did you tell him?
We must do whatever it takes to find the killer.
Yes.
We'll see. I prefer to play things by ear.
Θα παίξουμε τα λόγια, δηλαδή δεν κατάλαβα ακριβώς τι θα κάνουμε με αυτόν τον τρόπο. Ας μιλήσουμε λίγο ακόμα. Καταλαβαίνω τι αισθάνεσαι. Ας πιάσουμε το μαλακό εντελώς.
Because Crane and Bluebeard, they think you're shit. But you think I don't know what that feels like? To be the bad guy? To know you're just trying your fucking best and to still get shit on day and night?
Yeah, I know you do, Wolf.
You want to tell me why you were hitting Faith now?
I got a temper, that's all. And I was drunk.
Ήταν
She didn't know
μεθυσμένος,
who I
λέει.
was.
Δεν
I'm
ήξερε ποιος
sorry I
ήμουνα.
hit her, but I didn't kill nobody. You gotta believe me.
Ρε φίλε,
You told me he was at the point of confession.
He was. He is.
He said Snow wasn't even supposed to be there. Now what do you exactly take that for? He knows what's happening.
All right, that's something. Did you say that, Woody? Where are you talking about? Where was she supposed to be? What was supposed to happen?
She was... nothing. Nothing was supposed to happen. It's my own shit, all right?
τι λέει ρε φίλε, τι μπερδεμένα πράγματα. Καταλαβαίνετε, βγάζετε άκρη.
Where's my stuff? I want to smoke. You took my smokes.
We confiscated his belongings for the time being. This was all we could find on him in any case.
Ποτά και τσιγάρα.
Nothing exceptional to speak of.
Much like the man himself, I'd say.
Ας συνεχίσουμε λίγο να δούμε τι γίνεται.
It's moving along.
At an idol.
Snow wasn't supposed to be where? At the woodlands?
This... just leave it alone, all right?
Τι έγινε με τη χιονάτη ρε φίλε, πες μας κάτι. Ας του δείξουμε τη φωτογραφία, πας και μαλακώσει.
What's that?
You want to know what this is?
Oh, shit.
No. Take a good fucking look. Take a good long look. Etch it into your fucking memory.
I told you, I have no goddamn clue about what's going on. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Tell me what you meant by Snow wasn't supposed to be there.
You've got it all wrong. I can't. Just leave it alone.
Δεν μπορεί να
I don't want
μιλήσει.
to talk about it. Just a waste of fucking time.
Μίλα μου
just
απλά,
tell
ρε
us
φίλε.
what you know, so you can go home.
I didn't say Snow, okay? I never said that.
Yes, you did.
She
Κάτι
wasn't
πιάσαμε.
supposed to even be there. She, that's it. Not Snow. I don't know fucking anything about Snow.
Okay, that's something. You weren't talking about Snow, but who did you mean? Who wasn't supposed to be there?
I can't get into it.
Δεν μπορεί, δεν αφήνει κάτι τον αποτρέπει από το να το πει.
Who wasn't supposed to be there? Who are you talking about? Help me help you, Woody. Let me get you out of here.
I'm getting pretty sleepy, Sheriff.
Looks like your good cop game is played out.
Το καλός, το να παίξεις καλός. Να δοκιμάσουμε άλλη μια
You're
φορά.
better than this, Woody. Just help us.
I'd tell you something if there was something to tell.
Okay.
Come on, Bigby. You have other options. Use them. It's obvious he's not giving anything up this way.
Δεν θέλω ρε φίλε να το έχουν...
Who are you talking about, huh? Who?
It was my own fault, but it's not about the killings. It's not.
Οκ, κάτι μας είπε.
Who wasn't supposed to be there? Who are you talking about?
Nothing. It's nothing.
This isn't working, Bigby.
Ωραία. Ας τον... θα τον...
If you don't start
απειλήσουμε.
talking, and I mean fast, you'll pray to any god who'll listen that your mother never shit you into this fucking world.
It's not worth all that. Fuck.
Woody, who wasn't supposed to be there?
The girl.
Ποια κοπέλα?
Which girl?
I can't... Just let me go. Please.
Where was this girl supposed to be? What was supposed to happen?
The girl. It was... Faith, all right? Faith.
Οκ.
Faith? This is about her?
Τι ήταν με τη Faith,
I was
φίλε?
expecting someone else, and this girl I didn't even know shows up.
Who were you expecting?
I don't know.
Talk, now!
No one's behind anything. This... I can't get into it. It's my own personal shit, so fuck off.
Τι... Ωραία φίλε, δεν λέει τίποτα. Δεν τον κάνατε, θα τον δέρνατε εσείς. Συνεχίζουμε απειλές.
Who was supposed to show?
Μόνο αυτό δουλεύει.
I'm gonna start breaking bones.
Θα σου σπάσουμε όλα τα κόκαλα.
Start with the ones you need. Understand?
Go for it. I ain't talking no more.
Οκ, δεν μιλάει άλλο.
Getting... Loosen these, will ya? I ain't going nowhere. Come on, man. They're cutting off circulation.
Θα τα...
Funny guy.
Who
Τα
were
στενέψαμε.
you expecting?
Bigby, really, this has gone far enough.
Who was it? Tell me.
Lily.
Λίλη.
Who's Lily?
Ποια είναι η
Lily
Λίλη?
is... Holly's sister.
Της Αγίας η αδερφή.
Holly.
Α,
Bartender?
όλοι
From
λέγεται
the
το
trip
όνομα.
trap.
Her sisters?
Yeah, detective. Her sister's a
Α,
prostitute.
η αδερφή της είναι η
I
ιερόδουλη.
was a regular of hers, okay? I paid, she did her thing, and that was it.
Μάλιστα.
Faith came to the door, it just set me off. Lily usually comped me if I didn't have cash. Fucking bitch Faith didn't have any decency. So Lottie fucking da, congrats. You cracked the case wide open,
Okay.
shithead.
Άρα περίμενε μια
Sheriff,
άλλη
that is
ιερόδουλη.
it, okay? I have to put a stop to this. I warned you earlier and you haven't listened. And now it's just truly gone too far. The man has rights.
His rights are on temporary leave.
Bluebeard, that's enough now.
We're getting what I came here for, Crane. Information.
You're
Καλά
not
σου λέω.
thinking of the bigger picture here. You never think out the ramifications for things. Beating information out of someone will simply never get the people
Δεν τον
aligned with
ακούμπησα
us.
τίποτα.
I dare say this is the exact kind of infantile rashness that got Miss White killed.
Οχ.
Don't Don't you blame me for Snow's death!
I only meant, you know.
What's going on down here?
Τι έγινε? Τι ήταν αυτό? Πλάκα με κάνει το παιχνίδι τώρα, ρε παιδιά. Και ποιανού ήταν το κεφάλι δηλαδή, άμα είναι ζωντανή ακόμα αυτή? Καλά ρε, μας δουλεύει είναι το παιχνίδι. Τι κάνει ρε φίλε. Ωραία. Αυτή είναι η εισαγωγή του δεύτερου επεισοδίου Wolf Among Us. Θα συνεχίσουμε με δράση ως τον κακό λύκο Bigby. Smoke and Mirrors. Ναι, ο τίτλος. Γράψτε μου τα σχόλια τώρα, μέχρι τώρα τι σκέφτεστε. Πατήστε ένα pause και γράψτε μου τι σκέφτεστε τώρα αυτή τη στιγμή, πριν δείτε παρακάτω.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay?
Οκ, μας μαλώνει λίγο.
I hope it was worth your time.
Πώς δεν είσαι πεθαμένη?
You're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting it yet.
After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone, so I took care of it.
Ρε εσείς πια... δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're...
Χαίρομαι που είσαι ζωντανή, αλλά δεν καταλαβαίνω τι έγινε.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Εξηγήστε μου.
I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Δεν φταίς εσύ.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me.
Όντως φίλε.
That can't be a coincidence.
Δηλαδή βρήκαν ένα άτομο που
We just have to find out who did this.
έμοιαζε πάρα πολύ στην χιονάτη.
I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
I'll figure this out. Don't worry.
And what am I supposed to do? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
I'm the sheriff, Snow. I go out and do the dirty work to keep you all safe.
And what am I here for then? I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself.
Μπορεί να φροντίσει τον εαυτό
Doing it for
της.
centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point.
Okay.
He's pretty shaken up though, so try not to be
Ο
too...
γιος του Βατράχου πρέπει να είναι.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
Κάτι με μάγια, δηλαδή μπορεί και το κεφάλι που βρήκαμε το προηγούμενο βράδυ να ήταν μαγεμένο και να φαινόταν σαν τη χιονάτη. Μπορεί και αυτό να έγινε από ό,τι κατάλαβα. Άμα κατάλαβα κάτι λάθος, γράψτε μου στα σχόλια.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Ωραία. Έχουμε καινούριες κάρτες ταρό.
Pity these can't solve murders.
Μπορούμε να τις αποκαλύψουμε.
Well, that's appropriate.
Τρία σπαθιά στην καρδιά. Τρία σπαθιά στην καρδιά.
The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me, well, who knows? I hope you can find what you're looking for.
Μάλιστα. Εδώ έχει...
And acids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Εδώ... Perfume bottle.
Snow's perfume.
Μάλιστα. Παιδιά, τι λέτε, θα μας έρθει το τζίνι αυτή τη φορά? Έλα τζίνι, βγες. Κρίμα. Θα μπορούσε να μας τα έλυνε όλα έτσι. Okay. Πάμε πρώτα στην Snow. Ίσως να μιλήσει πρώτα αυτή. Να την αφήσουμε να μιλήσει πρώτη.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Δεν έχω καταλάβει Bluebeard τι είναι.
The body now?
Πάμε στο σώμα τώρα.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Come on.
Οπότε πάμε να δούμε το σώμα πρώτα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Μέσα στο κουτί είχε το κεφάλι της. Ρε φίλε, είναι ένα άτομο που είναι ολόιδιο με τη χιονάτη. Διαφέρει κάπου.
Wow. I didn't realize I've never seen her face before now.
Are you gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay.
Θέλει να μείνει.
I'll be fine. It's just a little strange.
Μόνο λίγο περίπου.
The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
Μάλιστα. Ας κάνουμε λίγο... Ας εξετάσουμε λίγο το σώμα.
There might be a ribbon in there, like before.
Okay.
Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks. That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Ο σοφός, ο πυθικάκος δεν το ξέρει.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Okay. Ο γιατρός που εξετάζει...
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you
Ακόμα
know
και
what
το
perfume I
άρωμα
wear?
είναι στο ίδιο.
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on
Έχω
your
πολύ
desk.
καλό μύτη. Έχω πολύ καλό μύτη. Έχω πολύ καλή μύτη. Οπ. Τι έγινε εδώ, τι... Τσιμπήματα, κάτι έχει στο χέρι της.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Για άνοιξε το χέρι.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Πρέπει να τα ανοίξουμε με τη βία, παιδιά.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Λουλούδια.
Flowers.
Yeah. Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms. Or
κάνα
if they're
πρεζάκι
trying to
λέτε
hide
να
the
είναι.
marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg. Unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
Maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might just be failing.
Glamours don't just fail. The witches upstairs know what they're doing. That's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
Παράνομα.
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Τα κουμπιά δεν είναι ακριβώς ίδια, λέει. Κάτι στα πόδια έχει, κάποιος την... Α, είναι από τα σχοινιά.
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
So she would sink.
Oh.
Κάποιος είχε δέσει
You're right.
κάτι βαρύ στα πόδια της για να βυθιστεί στον ωκεανό, μάλλον.
What?
Snow, do you mind if I open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
Οκ, θέλει να το κάνει αυτή. Τι γίνεται? Δεν είσαι εσύ.
It's not you, Snow. It's
Είναι
just
απλά
a
ένα
body.
σώμα.
Well, I certainly hope you're behaving yourself up here. What have you found out?
Ήτανε...
Well,
she was using Mundy drugs. Pretty heavily, too. Judging by the track marks on her legs.
Μάλλον ηρωίνη έπαιρνε.
Track marks? Isn't there... There are diseases...
I don't think she has to worry about that now.
No. No, of course not.
Oh, Crane. Κάτι κάνει.
Keep going.
Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
Okay. Ξέρουμε ότι δεν φοράει στριγκάκι χιονάτι. Οπ, το άρωμά της. Use this. Α, της είπα να το φορέσει.
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
Ναι, κάποιος της έδωσε εντολές. Κάποιος της είπε ακριβώς τι να κάνει. Και της έδωσε και κάτι...
I've seen things like this before.
Τι είναι αυτό?
It's definitely magic. The witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
Για να δούμε τι θα κάνουμε.
What? There's something in here.
Έχει κάτι μέσα.
How do we open it?
Με βία. Για ας τα ανοίξουμε λίγο.
Back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Α, έχει ένα μικρό γρίφο. Σωστά δεν ήτανε? Δεν το ανοίγει. Τι πρέπει να πατήσω, Enter. Όχι. Χάνω κάτι. Θέλει το ελάφι. Α! Θέλει το βελάκι, ίσως. Εντάξει. I'm unstoppable. Ωραία, το ανοίξαμε.
A deer. What does that mean?
Ένα...
Oh.
Τρίχες. Α, τρίχες της χιονάτης και φωτογραφία της χιονάτης.
Is that...
It's your hair.
Οκ, ήταν κάποιο ξόρκι με τα... που απαιτούσε τις τρίχες της χιονάτης και με τη φωτογραφία της, από ό,τι φαίνεται.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore.
Η αδερφή της είναι η Rose.
Who did this, Bigby?
Oh.
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding.
Τρόλ ήτανε.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
With that tattoo, it's gotta be Holly's sister, Lily. The woodsman told me about her.
You're right. She was reported missing, but I guess it just...
Είναι η αδερφή της Bar Woman, από ό,τι κατάλαβα.
Who knows? She might know something about this.
Αλλά
Who Lily was seeing.
Το και το τατουάζ τώρα δεν... Εσύ τι πετάγεσαι, ρε?
Yeah, I do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
Εσύ, φίλε, κάτι κρύβεις. Κάτι κρύβεις. Και θα σε παρακολουθώ πολύ να. Τι κάνεις εκεί μόνος σου, ρε? Τι περίεργος τύπος είναι αυτός? Δεν πολύ...
Oh, Miss Snow, I have a question.
Excuse me a minute.
Τι κρυφή ερώτηση είναι?
One more thing. Get me everything you have on how we've regulated the use of glamours in the past.
Of course, Miss Snow.
Okay. Πάμε να μιλήσουμε τώρα με τον γιο του Βατράχου, που στέκεται μπροστά στο καθρέφτη το μαγικό και κάτι ρωτάνε ίσως. Αλλά όχι τώρα. Στο επόμενο επεισόδιο. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ που παρακολουθήσατε μέχρι αυτή τη στιγμή. Κάντε like άμα δεν το έχετε κάνει ήδη, εγγραφή αν δεν είστε εγγεγραμμένοι και ενεργοποιήστε το καμπανάκι. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Γεια σας και είστε πανηδίνοι.